All right, with the 1998 Banshee, there was a couple problems that the owner said he was concerned about. He was saying that the bike won't idle, that it need to be tuned up. Then another thing he was saying is that the clutch is rock hard. And when you grab the clutch and knock it down in first gear, the bike will still move. And then another thing he said that the motor was completely rebuilt. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna start the bike for y'all just so we can see what's going on and see how it sounds. Then we're gonna go from there. As you can see, the bike turned clean off as soon as I stopped hitting the gas. And then it's like the bike don't sound strong like it should be. It don't sound healthy. So what we're gonna do an inspection, a full inspection. So just to break it down, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off the clutch cover so we can check the clutches and the springs in the clutch basket. And we're gonna take the gas tank, the seat off, so we can pull the carburetors off and check the reeds and see how the reeds looking. And then I'm gonna take off the stator cover just so we can see if he got an OEM stator on there. Cause he told me he don't know if he have a Chinese stator, so we just gonna check that too. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, so I got the gas tank off, the seat. And another thing I noticed was that he definitely gonna need a pipe bracket. His pipe bracket is broke on the left side, which is causing the pipe to be loose. Yeah, so the next thing I'm gonna do is take the carburetors off and take the reeds off so we can check the reeds just to make sure. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, so I got the bike towed down. And the first thing I'm gonna start with is the clutch. Why the clutch is so hard? Okay, the clutch is so hard because as you can see, he have a new clutch basket on it now, but this is an aftermarket clutch basket. It's not the OEM clutch basket. And that's what's making the clutch, a little hard, a little tight. And then on top of that, he have a short clutch level also. So, to kill that problem, he would have to get a OEM clutch basket complete with the OEM springs. And that'll give it, a more softer feel when you grab the clutch. Okay, then on the left side where the stator is at, with the stator, it looks like it's a Chinese stator that's on the bike. Also, yeah, definitely is a Chinese stator that's on it. It's brand new, but the customer was saying the bike still ran good with that stator on it. So we'll see what he want to do. Okay, and then with the reeds look like they don't have no chips or cracks in them at all. So the reeds look good on both sides. Yeah, the reeds are good on both sides. So the next thing I'm gonna do is see what the customer wanna do, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I just talked to the customer, and the customer was saying that, as long as the bike is still good for now, as long as it can last, just put it back together, and then down the line or down the road, he will replace all the, aftermarket parts with OEM parts. So what I'm gonna do is start putting everything back together, put the clutch cover back on and put the stator cover back on. And then I'm gonna put the reeds on, then I'm gonna run through the carburetors and tune them up and clean them. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, so I got the carburetors off. I got the carburetor bowls off. And one thing I noticed is that the float setting is uneven on each carburetor. And that could cause one side to hit harder than the other side. If you can see, it's uneven. So what I'm gonna do is take the float side, take the jet side, blow through both of the carburetors, and then I'm gonna adjust the float levels evenly. So both of the carburetors can be exactly the same. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, y'all, so I got everything back together. Got the motor oil in it, coolant in it. Got the pipe brackets fixed. Both of the pipes is nice and tight. And then I put some screws on his plastics because he had tie straps there just to make it look neat. And now we're gonna see if it had that V-touch. Nice and strong, breathing good. Yeah, man. Y'all get it in gear. Definitely got that V-touch. Idle perfect. And another thing I did was adjust the clutches. So it won't move as much as it did when it used to. That first gear, the bike can still stand still. If I ease off the clutch, it's gonna move. See, eased off the clutch. But as you seen, the bike wasn't moving when I grabbed the clutch. That's how you want it, that's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, she definitely ready.